Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here. We are off for Super Mario Maker, my custom courses. This is the episode I've been waiting to do since I actually started this. It's been like, this is like the stage that I really wanted to do. In fact, this is one of the stages that I was originally creating, but because it was at the start and I didn't have all the stuff unlocked and it just kept on going on and on and on, I eventually had to wait until I actually had everything unlocked in order to make this level. And the level I'm speaking of is my personal Magnum Opus, Metroid Zero Mission Tourian Escape. Despite being mostly based off of the original Metroid NES, and Zero Metroid is the remake, it's a bit weird. The escape sequence, I've included the escape sequence. The escape sequence is based off of Zero Mission, but the main level is based off of Tourian. Yeah, I love this stage. I love it. It's amazing. And the time limit is a little bit strict, so it kind of encourages speedrunning, just like how Metroid normally does. And you might be thinking, oh, wait a minute, looking at the map there, it doesn't look like Tourian. Well, that's because most of Tourian is actually in the sub-level, so that's a thing. And with that, let's get into it! So immediately when you start, you become Samus. And we're at the entrance to Tourian already, so that's very cool, because that's what the level is. But if you try to go back, of course this is like the old original entrance from... Whoops, I activated the Kraid statue. But yeah, as you can see, the door is sealed, we can't go back any further into Brinstar. And of course we can just mess about with the statues here if we want to. But the problem is, we can't get back. And we die, because we land in the lava. Which is represented by coins, because why not? So, don't bother doing that. Let's just go down the lift into Tourian. Okay, so now we're in Tourian. Watch out for the Metroids. Don't worry, they're on a stretch. These ones are on these, you know, tracks, because I don't really want them going anywhere else, because otherwise they'll... For example, they'll go to other places of the level, like over there. That's actually another place of the level, but we'll talk about that later in the video. It's this course editor. For now... we just want to stick to the illusion. So let's stop wasting time here. And oh my god, we've entered the main part of Tourian. And the Rinkers! I've taken a hit! Run! That Metroid died. That was funny. I guess I stayed on the floor too long. So yeah, these Metroids will come and get you. So you gotta keep jumping and get out of here. All these blocks just give you extra Samus suits in case if you take a hit like that. So let's go back and get another one. And yeah, I can actually speedrun this level. Oh my god, really? Okay, so obviously there was a door there because we were at the lava, so we couldn't exactly continue that way. So I had to make this area in a different place. So let's get a new suit here. Because, you know, you shoot stuff around here, you get some energy. Like that, so that's a thing. Yeah, you can actually jump on bloopers outside of water, so that's how you defeat the Metroids in this particular rendition, shall we say. And it is literally block for block most of the time. Not when it comes near the end. Well, when it comes near the end, it's block for block. I mean, most of it is pretty much block for block, but as you can see here, we're above areas at the moment, so I couldn't have the lava, because I've already used most of that for, like, the final boss and the area beneath us, so I had to put spikes and flames here, so that's cool. And the Metroids in this room are coming up as well, so that's kind of a thing. So we want to dodge these, there's some extra energy there if we need it, and we've made it to Mother Brain! And it is just as insane as it is in the original game. The cannons are facing the right way and everything. So every time you destroy one of these, what are they called? So we're just getting the screw attack right now in order to do what we need to do. Jump out of the lava quickly so we don't get burned. Defeating all these, oh my god, Zippitites, I think they're called. And we kill Mother Brain and stuff's exploding! And we can't go back because we need to escape, so let's take the escape tunnel. Go! And now we get the escape sequence music, which is just the disco thing over and over and over again. And explosions are happening! So let's just keep on trying to get out of here with precision jumping. Like I said, this is based off of the original Metroid at the moment. The rest of the escape sequence and Crateria are Zero Mission based. We'll get to that in a sec. Now this is where it would normally end. Of course I had to put those doors there because, you know, the Mario Maker only allows you to go 2 screens up. So I had to put it next to each other in different places. So here's the entrance way to the escape sequence of whatever its faces. There are some bonus stuff in here if you want to waste your time, but we don't have the time for that, so let's leave. And now we're in the Zero Mission escape sequence of Crateria, because why not? Just so it make it even more extended, and because I need to actually get to the end somehow. you need to get to the flagpole, so that's why I did that. Of course, like in the original Zero Mission, that's all blocked off. You can't go back into Brinstar or Deep Crateria, whatever. And we've made it into a ship. Let's just climb in and blast off, and then make our way to the pirate ship, where Meta Ridley awaits. It took me so long to make this stage. I swear it took me like a week or something just to get it right. Because, I mean, this area was easy to make, and that's as far as I went. It was just that, and because I couldn't make pipes, like, because you don't get them to, like, near the end of the gate, or should I say the sub-levels. You don't get them to near the end of all the unlockables, so that's kind of a thing. And once again, I have maxed out the block capacity on both sub-levels, so that was a thing. But yeah, that's as far as I went out to that point. So yeah, so let's just go into the sub-level here, and this is where it gets crazy. So here's Tourian right now, all these Metroids here and whatnot. You come through, and of course the sound effect plays when you enter the doorway. No, don't want to do that. Get out of that. Press one button. I keep doing that. As long as you cancel it, it doesn't actually do the noises, but yeah. So as you can see, these cannons are ready to snipe in the direction that the Rinkers would normally shoot at you anyway, you know, the spaghettios type of stuff. So you just make your way across here. I went out of my way to like draw lines in order to make these statues appear so I could stick them in places I wanted to, for extra ambience, just to make it a little bit more graphical and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. And of course here I had to make the illusion because, you know, we can't actually go down any further. So you go for that door and you actually end up being all the way over here. So this is all one separate area. It's so messy, it's ridiculous. So you come over here, you go all the way down, blah, 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 and then you come into this room. Once again, these two rooms are illusions of what were down here, so whatever. Luckily, these cannons don't actually reach over here. And of course, this little bit is the bottom bit down here. I know, I'm moving the screen around quite rapidly around here, but that's how annoying it was to make this stage. It was insane. So yeah, as I couldn't have the lava, I had to put these fires here and whatnot, so that's kind of a thing. And then I went out of my way for more ambience, background objects like this. And now you might be thinking, where are the Metroids for this room? Well, that's why I put these bloopers in the ceiling of this room. Because when you're going through this room, they'll come down for you. When you're in this room, they'll come up to you. So that actually helps on saving room with enemies, and so you don't get bombarded by enemies. Because even if I was down here and I put the ones up here, like at the top here, they would still come down. But for some reason, if they're far enough down, they won't come upwards. So it's really, really strange on that. So I thought, well, you know what, I'll just multitask and use the same ones. Because every time you go through a door, stuff respawns. So yeah, you go for this door, and all this is just sealed off because, you know, it's Mother Brain's area. So where's Mother Brain's area? It's actually all the way down here. Yeah, you can actually see it at the very beginning. So then you come through, and of course, stuff gets real here. Like I said, every Zabitite you take out, it's an explosion, and every second block here, this block and this block, are screw attacks, stars, and the ones beforehand are just extra suits in case you take damage, because there is a lot of chance for you to take damage. This is supposed to be a lava pit, but I thought that would be a bit too broken, and normally you can hop out of lava anyway at this point, so you can just jump out and continue. These are just donut blocks. Then there's a P switch here that allows you to get into the Mother Brain's thing and explode her, and that's kind of how that works. And yeah, the star as well in order to kill that thing if you're lucky. If not, you'll take damage, then grab it and then kill him. And then yeah, it's one way, so you can't really do anything else, so then that means you have to get the hell out of there. So let's just do that. I should go back into that room actually, so can I do that? Just click start, there we go. So yeah, if I go into sound effects here, look how insane that is. That's why I had to have the quote-unquote Mother Brain thwomp up here, so when you kill it, it explodes, because if I try to put the thwomp here, even though that these are in the background, it will overwrite the sound effects, so that is kind of dumb, to be fair. But it happens. So yeah, we have the escape sequence corridor around here, and obviously this whole block is Mother Brain's area, and I also reused it for other stuff, so yeah. If I come all the way back over here, that was where the illusion bit is. This is the second part of the escape tunnel, and this is the first part of the escape tunnel, as you can see. So you climb up, go into those doors, and it's like you didn't actually climb up any further, you just reloaded the area. So you go into that pipe, takes you to that one area that we saw. Let me just do a click. It's easier than grabbing Mario. Then you come through here, nothing too dramatic here, just a few explosions. I'm not going to show it off in the editor. And then you come out here, which is actually right opposite Neverbrain's area, but you don't know that because this looks like it's part of the other room that you just exited anyway, like it was all built up and whatnot. So you climb up, it is definitely possible, you speed roll out of here, all this is sealed up, so that didn't need to be shown. You exit, and you exit outside of Crateria, and well, if you want to go for this invisible coin block, or invisible block, you can get a 1-up, but there's not much point because you can just get 1-up by flying up here anyway. And yeah, that's the entirety of the stage. That's the whole of Crateria. Notice how I've made the background so it's like, oh, there is a way for the ship to get out, but you know, the whole point is to hit the flagpole because, you know, it's Mario Maker. But yeah, this is literally my most insane stage yet, and it was really hard to make because of the space limitations. Like I said, on both levels, once again, maxed out the cap, and it looks so messy by how, like, every piece is here, especially in Tourian, but that's kind of a thing. So with that, I hope this is like my most best level ever, and I encourage you to play it because you will absolutely love it. And it is excellent for speedrunning. I have sped this level before. It's 300 seconds, but I have beaten it within at least 150 by literally landing on every platform. I only failed like a couple of times, so maybe you could do it in a faster time. So yeah, this is like a speedrunner's dream, just like Metroid is. So there you go, my Metroid course is Metroid Zero Mission Tourian Escape. You enter Tourian, you go all the way through it, you go through the escape sequence of Tourian, then you go through the Crateria's escape sequence, and then you leave. It looks very messy in the course editor, but when you're playing, you will pretty much never know the difference. The level feels huge, just like Metroid. It's literally one of the best stages I've ever made. And with that, with the ID, you guys can play it too. See you guys next time.